Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Noordina Izaini binti Ahmad and I am from Bachelor of Public Relations with Media Contemporary, Semester 5 under the subject BKM 31203 Communication Research Methodology. Today I would like to present my research proposal. For my title, I choose the impact of crisis response timing on public trust and brand recovery in Malaysia, the study of Malaysia Airlines. The purpose of this research is to investigate the importance of successful service recovery in the airline sector by examining the interrelationship between perceived justice, recovery satisfaction, and overall satisfaction, customer trust, and customer loyalty. The timing of a company response play a critical role in determining public trust and brand recovery. This research investigates the impact of crisis response timing on Malaysia Airlines during the MH370 and MH17 incidents. For the introduction, a crisis is an unforeseen event that causes restlessness among the people of an organization. Different types of crises can happen to an organization, all of which require a deep management to keep the company working toward its goals. Understanding crises and how to resolve them can help your organization prepare for any type of situation. A crisis is a sudden and unplanned event that results in the instability of an organization and can be caused by internal or external factors. I want to talk about how crises have a big potential to spread rapidly that can affect the way public perception affects the organization and affect the brand reputations. The most crucial factor that can determine the success of crisis response is how quickly the organization communicates with the public after the crisis happens. Focusing specifically on the case of Malaysia Airlines during the MH370 disappearances and MH17 tragedy. These tragedies not only lead to the loss of hundreds of lives, but also triggered an immense outpouring of public concern, speculation, and media attention worldwide. The airline's response to this incident was scrutinized not only by the victim families, but the media, but also by the general public, shaping perceptions of the organization's competence, integrity, and accountability. Next is research problem. Crisis can significantly damage an organizational reputation, particularly in the airline industry where safety, transparency, and communication are critical. The handling and timing of crisis responses play an important role in shaping public trust and influencing the speed of brand recovery. Malaysia Airlines, following high-profile incidents such as MH370 and MH17 tragedy, faced several reputational challenges and public distrust due to perceived delays in its crisis communication. In this research, the research problem is about how the cultural expectation, public sentiment, and media landscapes unique to Malaysia may affect how timely or delayed responses are perceived, and how the lack of timely and effective crisis communication may lead to prolonged damage to a company's reputation, loss of customer and confidence, and reduced competitiveness. Research objectives are important before we do a certain research. This is because our research needs to follow the objective. The general objective of this study is to investigate the impact of crisis response, timing on public trust, and brand recovery in Malaysia, focusing on Malaysia Airlines. The specific objective of this research is: first, to assess the relationship between crisis response timing and public trust in Malaysia Airlines. Second, to evaluate public perception of Malaysia Airlines crisis management strategies. The third one is to identify the key challenges Malaysia Airlines face in ensuring timely crisis responses. To achieve the objective of the study, the following research questions are raised. First, how the speed of Malaysia Airlines communication during a crisis impacts trust among Malaysian and international stakeholders. Second, what is the public perception of Malaysia Airlines crisis management strategies? And the third one is, what are the key challenges Malaysia Airlines face in ensuring timely crisis responses? Next, the data collection of the research will use quantitative and qualitative approaches. I will use quantitative methods while doing surveys. I will design a structured questionnaire to measure public trust and perception of brand recovery. For example, I will focus on Malaysia Airlines customers and stakeholders to know their trust during the Malaysia Airlines incident. I also use content analysis to analyze social media, news articles and public statements to evaluate the timing of crisis responses. The article will be generated using Malaysia Airlines and crisis as search keywords. Any article that focuses on reports about Malaysia Airlines fulfill the inclusion criteria. I will select articles that touch on issues directly related to the Malaysia Airlines crisis. In this research, I will use qualitative method while doing a focus group method. I would try to engage with groups of customers or stakeholders of Malaysia Airlines to understand their perception and emotional responses to crisis handling by Malaysia Airlines. I also use case studies to perform an in-depth review of Malaysia Airlines past crises to analyze the impact of crisis response timing. Next, for data analysis of data collection, in this research, I use statistical method like statistical package for the social sciences, SPSS, which is the powerful softwares widely used for statistical analysis, and R programming language, which is a powerful programming language widely used for data analysis, statistical computing, and visualization. Its extensive library of packages and tools make it ideal for handling and analyzing data. This research will also use correlation and regression analysis to examine relationships between response timing, public trust, and brand recovery. I also use thematic analysis to identify patterns and insight from interview and focus group discussion about their perception during crisis time response. This research also used triangulation to compare findings across different qualitative sources. That's all from me. I hope that it gives some knowledge to you. Thank you.
See you out that door, baby, bye bye bye.